What's up, guys? How you all doing? It is, what day is it today? Thursday, I think it is. Thursday evening. It's around 7:30. I'm wearing the Apple Watch, look. But I've got the black band on. So I've got like the gold watch, but with the black band, because I had the gold bit there done as well. I mean, it looks really nice, actually, the black and gold. Just fancy something a little bit different. I'm still not a huge fan of the Apple Watch. I must admit, every time I use it, I sort of like it just a little bit more. Not like it. It's difficult to explain. Rely on it. Use it, maybe. Rely on it a little bit more. I don't rely on it, but how can I put it across? Basically, I kind of get used to my notifications coming through on there when I don't have my phone either on the desk next to me or in front of me on like a holder or something like that. If my phone's in my pocket, I do tend to look at my watch first. But quite often I find that the notifications on the watch are delayed. I know I've said this to you guys before, and it kind of makes the Apple Watch defunct, in my opinion. Really, they need to slow down the notifications on the phone on purpose and make sure they always come to the watch first. That would actually be a decent improvement. But anyway, we'll see what happens with Apple OS 2. That is not the reason why I'm making this video. In fact, there's no reason why I'm making this video. I just thought I would jump on and chat shit to you guys. So, this thing here, this camera, as you guys know, my most favourite piece of tech ever has always been my Canon camera. It is by far and away my favourite bit of tech. My lenses and my camera, they're my babies. And now I've got this one as well. I never really had that kind of affection for the GH4. I had it, but I never really liked it that much. I think it's because of the tiny sensor, and I just didn't really like the way the pictures came out and stuff. They sort of lacked that full frame look. I really like the full frame look in video as well. And I know you can get speed boosters and all that kind of stuff, but that's just not me. I like native. Even using the Metabones and stuff on this camera with the Canon lenses, I really don't like it. They don't work as they're meant to, and I like things to just work as they're meant to, which is probably one of the reasons I'm a bit of an Apple fan, is because they just work as they're meant to. And, you know, like, it's like buying, I don't know, buying things that are incompatible just to make it work out cheaper. I always find myself regretting doing it. I wish that I'd always just got the most compatible thing in the first place. A little bit like with these lenses. I wish I'd, instead of buying that Metabones and the other one, I wish I'd just spent that money on a Prime or another Sony lens, to be honest. With this one, this is a 28-135, but now I'm finding myself wanting, they do a 16-35 f4. And there's a couple of primes as well that I would like. I'd love the 50, I think it's a 55 1.4. That's like £1,500. I tell you, photography and like video stuff is ridiculously expensive once you start getting into it. I mean, if you think about it, I've got just that there. The camera is 2,600 and the lens I think it was like 1,900, I think, something, or 1,800, something like that. So right there, straight away, you've got over £4,000. That's before you've started buying memory cards, tripods, video heads, sliders. It's a ridiculously expensive thing to kind of be into, but it is worth it. Sometimes when you take just that perfect, beautiful picture, it's just so rewarding. And even obviously doing the videos on YouTube and stuff like that. And as you guys know, I've been bashing out the YouTube videos over on Mr. Tybox 123. So I hope you guys have been enjoying that, because I got some serious, not stick, but whinging at to say, come on, Ed, you've got to start making videos on the channel again. Please, 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 please. And I've put so much work into it. I can't tell you how much work I've put into making those videos. So I hope you're enjoying them. I've also got a few giveaways as well. Yesterday, I did a giveaway on Twitter for, that reminds me, I've got to send it off. I did a giveaway on Twitter only, this was, for the iPhone, the fake iPhone 6S, the one that I showed you guys before. That went down really well, that was quite a lot of fun. So I'm going to do another one of those in the next couple of weeks, so make sure you're following on Twitter. I've also got 2 giveaways over on the main channel. I've got the OnePlus 2, which is going on, and I've also got, what's the other one I'm doing? What's the other giveaway I'm doing? I don't know why I'm looking in my pocket. That's how tired I am. Yeah, the other one I'm doing. Oh, that's it. Yeah, the QNAP TS2 3-1. I did a review video on that yesterday, and in fact, if you guys could go over to that review video and hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. But on top of that, there's a giveaway for it as well, so you can actually win a QNAP NAS device. So yeah, that's very, very cool indeed. Wicked products. And in fact, my Patreons as well, I've got a few things I'm going to give away to them. So if you're not signed up to the Patreon, make sure you are, because I've got a couple of very, very cool things that I'm going to be giving away to them. And there's only, what, 50 of them or something. So you've got a very, very good chance of winning. And it's not shit stuff either. You know, you guys know I don't deal in shit. So that is that. What else has been going on? Lila's doing great, baby Lila. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm truly, truly exhausted. Probably the tiredest I've ever been in my life. But I'm loving it. I'm loving being a dad all over again for the second time. George has been staying over loads because it's summer holiday. So it's been just lovely having, you know, like a family of 4 around. And in fact, I said to my dad the other day, it's going to be so nice going to Orlando in April for a family holiday. All my family are going. And when you go to customs in America, that you're only allowed to go through if you've got like the same family name, otherwise you can't go through as a group, or something like that anyway. Whenever me and Jade tried to go through before we were married, they were always like, no, you're not married, so you have to come through separately. But now we can go through as the Matthews family, all 4 of us. Maybe even with my mum and dad as well, 6. And I know, probably to younger people, you'll be like, so fucking what? But that just feels so nice. I can't tell you how nice that feels. So yeah, that's that. What else is going on? Oh yeah, I've got a week fishing trip in France in October, which is coming around very, very quickly indeed. I believe it's the 20th or the 22nd maybe that I go, or the 24th, who knows. Like I said, my brain's mush. But yeah, one of those days I'm going to France for a week with a couple of my mates. One of them Jade's cousin, and another one as well, another mate of mine. So yeah, really, really looking forward to that. That will be a much needed break, and probably a much needed break between me and Jade as well, because we have been like living in each other's, I don't know, how would you say it? Living in each other's shadows, I think you say, since Lila's been born and before. So it'd be nice to have just a break away from each other, and then you can kind of appreciate coming back to each other, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's that. Talking of mates, I tell you, I've had a couple of bit of letdowns recently with a couple of my mates. One of them, I'll tell you a story actually. I'm gonna, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, basically one of them kind of got himself into a little bit of a debt situation, buying stuff, and told his family that he'd lent me the money. Like, and I never fucking borrow money. So he told them that I'd borrowed the money, and now whenever I ring him, he won't answer the phone. And the only time he picks up the phone is when he's like not near his family, because they obviously, well, I don't know this, but I'm assuming that they're probably like, fucking Adam owes him that money, you know, you should give it back to him, blah, blah, blah. So I think that's why he's like not answering my calls. He used to answer my calls all the time, and since that, he hasn't. So I think that he doesn't want to answer the phone in front of them in case either I talk about it, maybe that's the reason, or he doesn't ask me in front of them that they would expect him to, that kind of stuff, do you know what I mean? But either way, it's kind of affected our friendship, and it makes me sad and fucking pisses me off at the same time. I haven't said anything about it because I don't want any grief in my life. I've literally got 0 grief in my life, and I don't want to cause anyone grief or upset anyone, or even have to go through any upset about it myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of upset me enough as it is without having to have the conversation, and maybe he would be upset or embarrassed, or I don't know. But anyway, it is upsetting because I kind of miss him. But anyway, I don't really know what else I can do about it, to be honest. You know, c'est la vie, as they say. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, another mate just fucking completely ignores me. Just literally completely fucking ignores me. You know, and sometimes you think, oh yeah, you know, I've got a really decent bunch of kind of people around me, you know, close knit things. You know, you filter out all the fucking scumbags in life, and you just have a few, like a handful of decent people, and then you know, you get kind of mistreated a little bit like that by a couple of people that you really sort of you know, appreciate having in your life and you go out of your way for and stuff like that, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's, you know, none of this stuff is where, oh, someone's fucked me over or done something terrible, you know, fucked your mum or something like that. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. I am disgusting. But yeah, it's just a little bit shit, to be honest. A little bit shit. Got a bit of a kind of sour feeling about it because I think, well, I don't, you know, all I ever do is kind of go out of my way for you. I don't ask for nothing. You know, I give all the time as much as I can. You know, it's a bit, you know, is it too much to ask to just fucking, you know, pick up the phone, answer a text, whatever? I don't know. I feel a bit, it's just a bit shit really, to be honest, but what can you do? You just got to fucking suck it up and move on. But anyway, on a more positive note, I hate to dwell on these shitty things. I'll tell you what I got today that I'm fucking super hyped about, and let me show you. Dun, dun. I think I've put this up on Instagram and stuff, but Creative got in contact with me and they've sent me out this, which is the Sound Blaster X7 limited edition. And how beautiful is that? And do you know what? When I got it out of the box, it reminded me of one of those Star Wars things that are in that shape. I can't remember what they are. They like X-Flights or something, whatever they are. But that reminded me of it. And in addition to that, these two beautiful wooden speakers that look simply sensational. And I'm really apologetic, I don't think that's a phrase, but I apologise for all of the mess that's going on at the moment because I've got the Tannoy speakers behind it that I'm testing. I've got all kinds of shit everywhere, cables, and everything is just a mess at the moment because I've got so much YouTube shit that I'm working on. I've got, look, more Nazis down here that I'm doing at the moment, these two, and then I've got all them ones over there as well. See all them bad boys all stacked up over there. So yeah, lots of shit going on. But man, that Creative Sound Blaster, that sounds the fucking bollocks. It really does sound the bollocks. And those speakers are good as well. But that thing, because it's got like a built-in DAC, and just the overall quality of it, it just makes speakers just sound phenomenal, really does. So very, very impressed and so pleased with that. Anyway, guys, I've been literally rabbiting nonsense to you for 12 minutes and 22 seconds. So that is it. I'm running out of breath. Hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic week. Bit of advice to anyone. If you've got good friends, hold on to them. Like, because my dad used to say to me when I was younger, if you go through life with just one friend the whole way through who's a good friend to you, you've done ridiculously well. Now, at the time, I had about 1,000 friends because I was in school, and I thought you're talking shit. But the older and older you get, the more you kind of realise that is true. So, yeah, that's my bit of advice for the day. But anyway, peace out, guys. Hope you have a good one.